Hey guys, so a couple years ago I did my easy makeup routine and showed you all the things that I use, and especially since I was switching over to like clean natural beauty. And so I wanted to do an updated one just because things changed a little bit. I want to show you like a quick 5-minute face, and then I'll show you how you can kind of glam it up a little bit and spice it up a little bit for like a date night. So you'll see my hair is not done. I normally do my makeup in between drying my hair. I have so much hair and so it takes forever. So I'll dry it a little bit and then I'll do my makeup and then I'll come back and finish my hair. And then what I do is once I am ready to do my makeup, I have nothing on right now. I start with a moisturizer. Right now I'm using the Frey moisturizer. This is a tinted moisturizer, but you can use just a regular moisturizer. Squeeze a little bit in my finger. And keep in mind, I am not like a makeup artist or a beauty expert, so this is just what I do. So now I just take my moisturizer and I start my face with the moisturizer. Make sure you don't like pull down on your face too much, because that, pulls at the skin and can cause more wrinkles and sagging. Either go up with your fingers or just kind of like push in. I like to rub in like circles a little bit, not hard, don't push too hard, but just kind of dab and just push around. The next thing I do is add my concealer. This is my Beauty Counter concealer. I use it just under my eyes and then a little on my eyelids. You just do one click, and I'm gonna look in here to kind of do it for you guys. And I just put it under my eyes, just a little bit where I need it, and then on top of my eyes for like a primer. And then I just leave that there for now because then I'm gonna do my foundation. Next, I put on my foundation. I use the Tint Skin from Beauty Counter. I love this product because you can build upon it. So if you're just going like to run errands or just a day, your day activities, you can just do one layer. But if you're doing like a night out or date night or something, you can put a couple layers on to just make it more of a dramatic or heavier look. I just take a little and squeeze it in on my hand. If I need more, I'll add more, but this is how I start, with just on my hand. And then I take my beauty blender and just kind of blend my concealer and then put this around my face. So I take my beauty blender and just kind of dab it on there and just go around my face. And I'm not rubbing it in right now, I'm just getting the product on my face. Then I go back and I push in the concealer to my eyes, and then on top. And remember, I am not a beauty expert, I'm not a makeup artist, this is just what I do. And I take, and then I just start pushing it into my skin. So instead of like pulling down and rubbing on your face, you're pushing it in. It's so much better for your skin just to kind of push and dab it into your skin until it's all the way blended. All right, the next thing I do to set my foundation is I use a mattifying powder by Beauty Counter. You can see it there. It's just a translucent powder and you use it just to set your makeup. I have fallen in love with. I used to not really like translucent powders. I liked a color powder and put the color on my face. I have oily skin. It keeps me from getting oily, and it just sets my face. You just turn this little dial and then you'll see the holes. You can't see it so bright. Let's see. There you go. You can see the little holes. I just tap it in the cap, whatever I think I will use. It's about that much. And then I just take my brush and kind of dab it in there, and then I just go around my face and set my face. Now it does not change the color because it is translucent, it's clear. See right there, you can see it's white, but then I just rub it in and you won't see it. Under your eyes, all over the place. And I just get every last little bit in there. And just bring it down to your neck. Same thing with the foundation. Make sure that you're bringing it down to your neck so you don't have like the line right here of your foundation and it's like dark, light, or like two different colors. Once I'm done with that, you can see I'm nice and mattified. It's nice and even. And then I will move on to my eyes. Like I said, I am not a professional. I know some people do foundation and powder after they do eyes. I do it first and then I finish with my eyes. The next thing I do is I'm just gonna take a lighter matted eyeshadow and go just to prime or to a base coat of my eyeshadow on both eyes. So I just take this, a real light, it's not white, it's like a creamy white color. And then I just, let's see if you guys can see this. I just cover the top of my lid, just do a simple base coat. You can see it's not like a lot of color, I just do it to kind of give a base for the rest of my eyeshadows. The next thing I do is, this is where all the colors and everything comes in. I recently got this eyeshadow palette from Beauty Counter and the colors are gorgeous. I'm a neutrals girl, so I will show you here. The quality of this is awesome. The mirror slides out, so I think I'm gonna slide it out to use it to apply it. But look at these colors. These colors, some are shimmery, like this is the shimmery, that's shimmery, that one's matte, that's matte, but the rest are shimmery. I wish you guys could see this in person because it's so beautiful. Today I'm gonna take the copper color and I'm gonna apply it to my lower lid. A little goes a long way with this palette because it is so pigmented, so just a tiny bit, and I do it on my lower lash line, or lower eyelid. Geez, see, I'm not a professional, you guys. I'm just showing you what I do and what I like. Okay, next eyelid, just on the bottom there. And like I said, this is my 5-minute face. If I want to glam it up, I'll show you guys that in a minute, but this just takes me about 5 minutes to do every morning. Now I'm gonna get the color on my brush, but I have to step over here. I got the color out of my brush. Then I'm going to take the ivory, just a little, this one is so pigmented, like see the white on there? I don't want like a big white eye, so what I do is just kinda, let me use my, just kinda go in the corner, just to lighten up the corners a little bit. And down in here, just a little bit, a little goes a long way, don't use too much. And then here in the corner, probably used too much on that one. Just a little tiny bit. Okay, and then I'm not gonna add the darker one right now. When I do the more glammed up look, I will add a darker color to the lid. I'm going to now apply my eyeliner. So the eyeliner I'm using right now is just, I actually received this one from this company, Kinks, and I'm not out of it yet, so I'm just using it now until I run out, and then I'll probably switch to Beauty Counter's eyeliner. But I just line, I'm gonna need a mirror. I'm trying to like do it in here and I can't do it, but I'll look at my mirror and then you guys can see. And this is such an awkward like shot for you guys. There's the eye that I did, there's the eye that I didn't. So already you can see this eye looks bigger, more opened up. Do the other side. And there you go, I did both sides. Now you can line the bottom, but just for an everyday like look, I'm not gonna do that, but I will come back and add more to show you the more glammed up look. Now I'm gonna do my brows. I don't do microblading, and I have, see how my eyebrows are kind of lighter on the sides, and then I have some like missing spots. So I'm gonna fill those in with just eyeshadow, and then I have a brow gel that I'm gonna go over with just to kind of shape them a little bit. And I'm just gonna use the brown one, and I'm just gonna tap it in there, and then I'm just going to, I have to use the mirror again, I'm not close enough, and I wanna get too close to you guys. And I just go in and fill in those spots where there's like little holes. Extend and fill in that because it's so, like look at this one, it's so light and thin, and then this one I'm just adding more color to make it look like my eyebrows are thicker. Now it looks funny, my husband always makes fun of me, but once you put on mascara, the whole look will just come together. So then I'm gonna do the other side. And there we go, now that side's finished. Now it's a little darker here, so what I'll do is if I feel like it looks too dark, I'll just take my powder brush and just kind of get some of that excess powder off. And then the last thing I do to my brows is I take this, and I already opened it before I showed you, Beauty Counter Brow Gel. And you can see the wand here. It's really tiny, and then I'm just going to shape my brows. Now I did get the brown color, but you can get clear, so you don't add more color to your eyebrows if you don't want to. But I just take it and then I just do it to shape my eyebrows so they're going the way that I want them to go. And I got it a little bit down there. In person, they don't look as dark as they're looking right now. I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, they look perfect. And I look in the camera, I'm like, whoa, they look dark. The next thing I do is mascara. For mascara, I'm currently using 2 different kinds, and that's because I cannot find like a completely organic or natural or safer mascara that I like. I start with the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. And this one is a smaller brush, and I use it to lengthen my eyelashes. Then I go back over it with the Beauty Counter one, the volumizing one, to just add some thickness and just some like fullerness to them. So I'm gonna start with this one. This is the IT Cosmetics. You can see the brush, and I'm just going to use this first to lengthen my eyelashes. Getting closer. I feel like I'm getting too close to you guys. But here's the thing, mascara to me, I do layer. So this will be 1 layer, and then I'll probably do 2 more coats of the Beauty Counter one. So here's 1 layer on this eye. You can see I just used it just to lengthen, and I could leave it like that and not add any more, but I love just long, separated, full lashes, and so I'll go back and do another layer. So now I'm gonna do the other side while that side kind of dries. And there you go. So now I did both lashes, and I'm gonna let those just sit a minute, and I'm gonna come back with the Beauty Counter volumizing one after they just kind of like dry just for a minute. You don't wanna go too long because then they get hard and crunchy. You just wanna let them, you know, sit a little tiny bit so they're like sticky, and this will stick to it a little bit better. Now I'm going to go over it with the Beauty Counter one. Here's the brush of that one. See how it's a little bigger, a little, the bristles are a little fuller. And then I'm just gonna do another coat over top of the one I just did. Don't look up my nose. And there we go. I don't know if you can tell the difference between eyes. I can, just looking in the video, but this one's a little bit more fuller. And then this one, I'm gonna add this to. Now here's a trick for you. I am a stickler for like eyelashes that stick together. We call it tarantula eyes, where it's just clumpy or you get little chunks in your eyelashes. And so I use a spoolie brush it's a clean spoolie brush just to separate my eyelashes, or to get like if there's any chunks or anything. So you just take the clean spoolie brush and you can just go back through and separate the eyelashes a little bit. And there you go. I got my full eyelashes on top. Now I'm gonna do the bottom. I just do 1 layer and very, very lightly. I don't want them to like long or spidery looking, just naturally a little darker, a little longer. And then the very last thing I'm gonna do is add a little blush. Sometimes I'll do bronzer, but today I'm just gonna do blush just for the 5-minute face. Just take a little bit. And now a lot of people do it right here. Don't do it there. Do it here and just a little bit lower than like the high point of your cheek right there, just right under it. And then if you want to take the bronzer and just kind of do where the sun would hit you, little sun kissed on there, you can do that. You can do it to contour a little on your chin, and that's it. I'm done with my 5-minute face. Now, if you want to glam it up a little bit, let me show you a couple things you can do to add a little more drama, a little more pizzazz to your look. All right, the first thing you can do is take your eyeliner again, and you can line. I just do a little bit of the corner of my lash line. And then I actually pull up my eyelid and line underneath here, but I can't do it looking in the camera right now. I gotta go look in the mirror. And then the other thing you can do is just add a little bit more bronzer and blush just to make it a little more dramatic. You can contour, you can use like a highlighting stick to highlight your cheekbones and then do like some bronzer here so it just kind of contours. You can contour your nose a little bit. That's all if you want to do like more and go above and beyond. I'm all about just the 5-minute quick face, get me out the door look. Easy peasy, you know, just get it done look. The other thing you can do to add a little drama to your eyes is take a brown color, a brownish color. If you're fair skin, maybe you would use like this kind of color, but you'll just take that and then you'll go in the corner of your eyes, inwards, and then up on like the bone part of your eye, just to add a little more drama if you wanted for like a date night or something. Now you can see the difference between that eye and that eye. And there you have it, my 5-minute face that I can get done really quickly in the morning before getting my kids off to school. Now I would finish my hair and do everything and then be ready to go. It does not take me too long to get ready in the mornings because it's like, I got 3 kids, I gotta get out the door. So I'm gonna come back and do my hair and show you guys the whole look for an afternoon day date, I guess you would say, since it's not date night, it's only 3 o'clock that we're going. So a day date look. And there we have it, my finished look. I'm all done, ready to go on our day date. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if there's anything else you wanna see from me, workouts, nutrition, makeup, hair, anything. If you guys want to see something, just let me know and I will share it with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you guys again real soon.